Okay, so good day. I am Sirpat and today I will explain to you how to find an equation of the line. So we need to find an equation of the line using some scenarios those that are given on your module on your week 6 on your mathematics 8. So let's start. Okay, so in order to find an equation of the line, we must have a 2 given. And I will give you the first scenario of our how to find an equation of the line. So first, let's have this first scenario. So in our first scenario, what if we need to find a given of a line using the slope? Okay, so I will remove that again. I will using the slope and your y-intercept. So what if those two are given in order to find the equation of the line? So let's have an example. So what if m, again, m is for slope. M will be equal to -3 and your y-intercept or your b, sorry for that, your b is equal to let's say 2. Yan. So m is -3 at saka yung b ay 2. So uh, the very first step that you need to use in order to find the equation of the line is to use the slope intercept form, and the slope intercept form will be y is equal to mx plus b. Yeah. So ang gagawin lang po natin dito sa first scenario, we just need to substitute or replace the value of slope to its appropriate place. So that will become y, oh sorry, that will become y is equal to m is -3 x plus value of b 2, and that is the slope of the line. That is the first scenario on how to find the equation of the line. Okay, so let's start with our second scenario. Okay, so what if the given in order to find the equation of the line will be a two sets of ordered pairs? So ordered pairs na yung given. For example is -1, 2, and the other one will be um, um, dala natin. 3, 3, 1. Yeah. Okay, so those are the two sets of ordered pairs that we have for our second scenario. Okay, so first thing you need to do in order to find the equation of the line, we need to use your slope intercept form. So that will become y is equal to mx plus b. Okay, so first we must choose alin ba sa dalawang ito, two sets of order pairs, we must use in order to substitute for our y and x variable. So for me, I will choose this one. Okay, so yan po ang isa-substitute natin sa ating slope intercept form, because our goal for this part on our second scenario is to find the value of b. Yun muna ang ating hahanapin. Ang value po ni b, which is your y-intercept. So, ang pinili ko po is the first ordered pair, which is -1, 2. So, I will substitute now. So, it will become -1 is equal to, next, may nakikita po kayong m, which is your slope. So, in order to have your slope, we must use the formula y sub m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay, so this is my first, and this is my second ordered pair. Okay, so it will become y sub 2, 1 minus 2 over um, x sub 2, 3 plus 1 kasi -1 na po yung x sub 1. Ano po? Times the quantity of x doon sa una kong pinili. So that will become 2 plus b. Yan. So, again, ang goal po natin dito is to find the value of the y-intercept or the value of b. Okay, so let's continue. So, that will be equal to -1 is equal to 1 minus 2, that will become -1 over 3 plus 1, that will become 4 times the quantity of 2 plus b. Okay, so multiplying whole number to a fraction. So, sa fraction po, sa whole number po, may over 1 po lagi yan. Then, we just need to multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. So, let's continue. -1 is equal to -1 times 2 equal to -2 over 4 times 1, that will become 4 plus b. Okay, so let's continue. So, it will become let's transpose that sorry, let's make it 0, the -2 plus 4 to uh, move it to the left side. Okay, so it will become -1 plus 2 over 4 is equal to -2 over 4 plus b plus 2 over 4. So, ang counterpart po ni -2 over 4 is si 2 over 4 para po to make it become 0. So, and now we just need to add -1 and 2 over 4. So, in order to add that, so we have here -1 over 1. Yan. So, um, yeah, so let's have your LCD. The LCD of 1 and 4 will be 4. Uh, 4 times -1, that will become -4 plus 1 times 2, that will be 2, is equal to B. -4 plus 2, that will be equal to 2. -2 over 4, so that will become -2 over 4 or -1/2 is equal to B. Your B will be equal to -1/2. Yan. So, meron na tayong B. So, we can now substitute. Yan. We can now substitute. Oh, by the way, na kanina na-solve na natin yung value ng ah, ng M. So, hulaan nyo. What is the value of M? And that will be -2 over 4. Yan. Kasi na-solve na natin, oh. Dito pa lang, sorry. Hindi pa pala to. Hindi pa pala yan. So, ang ano pala, ang ating palang value ng B ay ito pala. Kasi after this, yan, na-solve na natin dito, di ba? Ito na yun, bale. That will be equal to -1 over 4. So, let's now substitute. So, it will become y is equal to m is equal to -1 over 4 x plus value ni b, sorry. So, palitan ko na lang to, gawin ko na lang tong negative. So, that will become minus 1/2. And that is the slope of the line using two two sets of ordered pairs. Okay, so let's have our third scenario. And what if our given is the x-intercept and the y-intercept? So that will be for if the given is A and B. Okay, so uh, again, x and y intercept naman po ang given. So what if your A will be equal to 2 and your B is your B will be equal to -1. So ano kaya ang gagawin natin in order to find the equation of a line? Okay, so given po ang x and y intercept. So ang una po natin gagawin po sa kanya is to write it in our ordered pair. So again, si x-intercept muna tayo. So the ordered pair of x-intercept will be 2, 0. Yan. Kasi si x-intercept po ay kung ito po ang ating Cartesian plane, dito po nagre-rely po maalin po sa dalawang point na yan si x-intercept. At dito naman po nagre-rely si ating y-intercept. And for y-intercept, if b is equal to -1, which means the ordered pair of y-intercept will be 0 and -1. Yan. So we can now substitute to our to our slope intercept form in order to find the slope and the uh, in order to find the slope, kasi yun na lamang ang hahanapin natin kasi meron na tayong y-intercept or b. Okay, so let's use the formula. Y is equal to mx. Okay, so let's find the slope na lamang. Ano? Let's find the slope. M is equal to y sub 2. This is 0. Yan. Y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. This is the first and this is the second. So that must be equal to -1 minus 0 over 0 minus 2. -1 minus 0, that will be -1 over 0 minus 2, -2, and that will be equal to 1 half. So let's now substitute. Y is equal to 1 half x plus the value of b itself. Oh, burahin ko na to. Sorry, kahit di ko naburahin. Plus the quantity of -1 or y is equal to 1 half x minus 1. And that is the slope of the line for our third scenario, given the x and y intercept. Okay, so for now, let's have our fourth scenario. And for our fourth scenario, what if the given is a slope and an ordered pair? Yan. So, paano kaya pag ang given ay slope at saka isang ordered pair lamang? So, let's have an example. What if your m will be equal to 2? And for your ordered pair, let's have -1, 3. Yan. So, paano ang gagawin natin? So, let's use the formula y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times x minus x sub 1. That will be the formula if the given is the slope and the unordered pair to find the slope, or sorry, to find the equation of the line. So we are just need to substitute. So let's use this. So y, so wala tayong value ng y, but we have y sub 1. So that will become y minus 3 is equal to the slope. The given slope will be 2 times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. So, x sub 1 natin is -1. So, negative times negative, that will be positive. So, plus 1. Yan. So, uh, we need to use distributive property to multiply a binomial to a monomial. So, that must be equal to y minus 3 is equal to 2 times x. That will be 2x. 2 times positive 1. So, plus 2. Yan. Now, we need to remove -3 on the left side and make it to the right. So, -3 counterpart will be +3 to make it 0. So, that will be equal, that must be y minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 2x plus 2 plus 3. Yan. Nag-add tayo dito, mag-a-add din tayo dito. So, now, -3 plus 3, that will be equal to 0. So, that must be equal to y is equal to 2x plus 2 plus 3, that will be equal to 5. So that must be the equation of the line, given the slope and an ordered pair. So y is equal to 2x plus 5. Okay, so for our last scenario, so let's have this figure. Yan. So may figure po ako dito sa aking paint. So as you can see here, we have here a rectangular coordinate system na may line. Yan at itong line na ito ay bumangga dito sa y axis natin dito sa 0, 0, 3 at dun sa isa naman is -2, 0. So, kapag po ganyan ang given at ang una niyong hahanapin ay itong dalawang ordered pair na 'to. Yan, si y intercept na itong point na ito at saka itong point na 'to. Yan. So, you need to find the x and y intercept. So, ayan. So, dito po sa ating first step ay given ko na yung ating ordered pair. Pero dun sa ating learning task, wala pong ordered pair, kayo po ang maghahanap noon. Yan. So, yan, burahin ko lamang ito. Okay, so how do we find the equation of the line using that example? Okay, so in order to do that, so again, first find the slope in the x and y intercept, and then let's use the formula y is equal to mx plus b. And then after that, we need to I will choose this one. Yeah, 0, 3. So uh, let's substitute. So that will be 3 is equal to slope, that will be y sub 2. So my y sub 2 is 0 minus 3 because that is my first choice. X sub 2, -2 minus 0 because my first x sub 1 will be 0 times the quantity of x. X will be 0 for me. Uh, Plus b. Yeah. Uh, Again, our first goal is to find the value of b. So, ayan. So, hanapin ko muna yung slope kasi kita nyo naman, this variable is multiplied by 0. So, pwede ko ng automatic 0 pero hindi. Kailangan ko munang mahanap si slope. So, this must be equal to 3 is equal to 0 minus 3. That will be -3 over -2 times 0 plus b. And then, yan. So, pwede ko na makita. So, 3 is equal to the quantity of 3 halves. That is my slope, 0 plus b. So, we can now multiply 3 halves by 0. That will be equal to 0. So, b now is 3. So, my slope of the line will be equal to y is equal to 3 halves x plus value of b, 3. That will be the slope of the line of this equation. Yan. So, yan. Dito nyo isusulat to. Y is equal to 3 halves x plus 3. Yan. And that is all for today. So, yan sa napaliwanag ko ng ayos in order to find the slope of the line given the 5 scenarios that you need to do for your activity. That's all and good day.